Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture 206. This countdown runway is soon finished. 22 workdays remaining. A roller is on site. And of course, since there is now 17 workdays remaining, now they're sending 32 workers here in 2 different buses. And maybe they stand a chance of actually getting here before this roller has finished it on its own. Doubt it though. Now the bus just arrived. Okay, 1 worker. At least makes it plausible for this to work, but this bus is not going to make it. 2 workers remaining, 1 worker remaining, and there we go. You're done. Now it only remains to be seen that if this actually works or not, and how, if that's the case, it does work. See, the control tower is down here. 1 runway is occupied, yeah, and the other one now, both are occupied. Yes, this one is taking off while this one is landing. Very good. It's working. Great. That runway also looks a bit bumpy. Yes, another one is coming in for landing. Once this one is taxiing in, okay, are you allowed to cross over here? No, you're not allowed to cross over there as that one is coming in to land there. But still, I think this ought to. You can go for it. I think you have time. Maybe not now, but you could have had time. You should have had time. 118 tourists. That's good. If you look at the stats for the tourists a little bit, tourism here this year. Soviet tourists intended to enter the Republic 11,490. Tourists who actually entered the Republic 7,224. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. Tourists who returned. Okay, 6 tourists died from the Soviet, and 16 from the Western tourists. We have more Soviet tourists apparently than Western ones, and maybe it could be that we have more aeroplanes going to the Soviets. We have 2. No, I think that we have 1 Tu-154 and a Boeing 787 going to the west, like this one. Yeah, certainly have more capacity on the Western thing then. December 13th is Lucia here in 2058 in the future. Yes, it's looking very futuristic, all of it, isn't it? The only problem they have is that they can't visit this place of spirituality. Still, the average trip rating isn't looking that great, really. This year, the trip score 3.2%. It's had a real dip there for some reason. I wonder what was that about. Power outage or what? I don't know. It was something. I think we could get it up. One easy way to get it up is to simply lower the price of the hotel, for example. The way it works now here is that the hotels are expensive, very, very, very expensive. But the restaurant, for example, is extremely cheap, so people won't eat so much at the hotel. They go to the cheap restaurant instead. But then we end up with a little bit of queue here, since the restaurant is really inefficient. Yes, and I don't think that they can actually tourists actually go to a regular small shopping center. If I were to put up one, they need one that has an attraction score to actually go there. I'm not going to lower the price on this one because here we're selling electronics, and that's going to be expensive if you want to buy our electronics because they are so goddamn expensive to make. But we could build a second one of these and have food in it. But is anyone without food? No, no one's without food. Oh, but the trip rating is not what I'd like it to be. I'd like it to be higher. I have all these things for them to do, but they don't... it has gone up 2.9 last year, and this year 3.2, 3.1. I have all these things like the autodrome and the surprise carousel and the Ferris wheel. It's only operational in summer, obviously, but still they have the sight tower they can go to in wintertime. And if they like, they can also go down to the opera house, but no one ever does. All they seem to do is sit around at the hotel and watch television. What the hell is wrong with you people? You're shopping at the shopping mall and you're spending like a lot of money on the electronics there. Very good. Still, we're probably importing electronics too to keep it all afloat this year. Not that much actually. A little bit, not that much. Okay, that's good. And we bought gravel, one ship of gravel, 12.5 million rubles. That is almost 7,000 tons of gravel, but still it is gravel. How is this runway looking now? The second one. It's bumpy as hell. Yeah, but I used to, I held down the right mouse button. Is there anything else we can make for the tourists? Well, no, they're not missing anything. Again, they're not missing anything. They're not complaining. The only thing they're missing is church or a place for spirituality, and that's coming. And they don't visit these, and they don't. They go to the pub maybe sometimes. This pub is probably not reachable from... It is reachable from the second hotel too. Great. This we have a 787 and a Tupolev 154 coming into land at the same time. Very nice. That's whilst you're standing around here, I don't see how you were cleared to land under these circumstances, but okay. And what are you doing now? Are you going to turn in there? Yes. How many people? 7 tourists? 7? We seem a lot more popular amongst the Soviets. Pipeline for the fuel is still not done. A lot of it is done though. It is actually done all the way up to here. Yes. Very good. And these have power. The pumps. Yes, they do. That's also very good. It's only this bit that there is remaining. Why are you so slow? "60 workdays." Then we can remove this now. The fuel distribution. You have almost a full task list. So we cancel the assignment. This will pump the fuel in from now on, or from soon on. But what could I do about this runway situation? Tear them all up and try and do them again? Hope that we get smoother runways? Nah, they are working after all. Yeah, they are working, so never mind, I say. It's a winter wonderland in the people's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. And this piece of unbalanced crap, what we're doing here. 30 workers in there, good. Maybe electrical components are not building up. 3 tons we have, but this factory is almost full. What's your productivity like here? It's pretty decent. Let's check on the town here. 107% in the town in total. This is okay day. Almost everybody has a radio, and quite a few have a television. Yeah, I can't do anything else for you then. Get your productivity up. Give you cars? Nah, I don't think so. We're not consuming a great amount of this stuff, steel and mechanical components. Oh, it's very slow since we don't. Yeah. What we'd really want is more of these electrical components factories. Yes, but they take plastics, and plastics we do 6.6 tons per workday. For 3 tons of chemicals. Yet you've been through this before. I need yet another goddamn chemical plant then. Which I can't get in here. At least I can't man it. I don't have the manpower for it here. Now these people were supposed to be unemployed. Now only one in this entire building is unemployed. What a shame. Just as shameful as this goddamn using machine that isn't working properly again. Now, spinning ball. Usual. Jävla fan. Yes, jävla fan. Something. How would you translate jävla fan? It's like the devil's devil or something. It means more or less the same thing in both words, but there are different words for the devil. The devil's devil. Jävlars fan. Devil's devil. Helvetes jävla fan. Helvetes jävla fan. The hell's devil's devil. Yeah, it makes sense, right? I don't know if it makes sense, but sometimes it feels pretty good to say helvetes jävla fan, skit, fitta, rövkuk. That, although maybe not. You shouldn't use words like that. At least not the last couple of ones. Those are not appropriate. No. But now the music machine is working, so what are you griping and swearing about? I don't know. We're using the Tupolev 144 for internal. Maybe we should send it to get tourists instead. Will the Westerners be more impressed if they get a supersonic airplane to travel on? And will we thereby get more Westerners coming? I don't think so, but we could try. I still haven't finished this. How long time does it have to take? Laying bricks. We still need 200 tons of bricks to do this. Yes, I remember now this was quite expensive to build. And I had to tear it down to move it just a little bit here. But that was the only way to get the hotel in. How to have that within walking range of stuff. Missing staff or not enough staff. Should we expand? We can increase it slightly. It doubled it. No. 7. See how many visitors we can have with that. Could do a sauna, but the sauna is slightly the sauna mod. It is slightly overpowered. Actually, that does require a tad too few workers. Maybe. Then this is underpowered because this requires an enormous amount of workers. 8 workers to take care of 18 people in a pool. What the hell are they doing in the pool? That needs that much attention. I do not know. If we take sport playground and sauna, it has an interaction score of 4.0. 5 workers and 275 visitors. That is a bit much. Also, should it use more power if we're not supplying it with coal or anything? How does it get hot? And where to put it? Next to the pool, I think. Would make sort of sense. Could be that there is actually a sauna in the pool house. Could be, but then again, could not be. So we have a special sauna here. Special, dedicated one. There you go. Is that necessary? No, they can walk in from the street. Okay, so well. Okay, so well. Yes, okay, so well. These people don't have that great of productivity going for them. I don't know what's wrong. Might be that they're living in, they don't have great quality of flats is only 80%. I have to get on the cable car to buy food and everything. That's probably why. Same goes for this place. They at least have a hospital, which there seems to be rather high demand for. It's winter time. People are sick in wintertime. Get more sick in wintertime, I think is what you meant to say. So that is sort of what I meant to say, yes. People are sick overall. Otherwise, some people. Yes, we have. What have we done? I mean, this tourism crap. What the? Is that something really for this game? No, So you want to see what this game is supposed to be about? Yeah, we can go here. This is supposed to be about heavy polluting industries, in my opinion. Like these oil refineries, which are not running at 100% at this very moment. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. But okay, what can I do? I can't do. I see a crowd coming. So now that's more like it. That's a lot more like it. And how much stuff do we have in the output from them? Quite a bit. Now what else is it supposed to be about? It's supposed to be about conveyors, steel making, yes. Heavy industry. Not tourism, what the hell? Yeah, whatever. Yes, Järn and Prison. I haven't been to Prison Mountain in years, I don't think. How are we doing? We can... 42 prisoners escaped last year. What the hell is going on here? This is not good. 47 prisoners escaped last year. 112 prisoners escaped last year. Okay. That isn't good. No, right, but we had a significant issue with the town. Yes, we did, and we still haven't quite recuperated. What was that again? Yeah, it was we fell behind on the shopping, and they couldn't get food, and they got sad and angry and unproductive, and therefore it got even more difficult for us to get the food out to the people. But with this thing in place, it seems to have rectified the situation quite well. Still low. We could stand a few more workers in the prisons here to keep them. How many prisoners do we have in the population? 643 prisoners in total, out of which 140 say are currently occupied in mining for iron. Great. It's about as well as we can expect it to be. Or should we put more prison buses on it? We do have yet another prison nowadays, after all. And prison buses are not queuing anywhere, are they? They're not queuing at the mines. No. They're certainly not queuing at the prison. Yes, we'll have more prison buses. What the hell? How many do we have now on the line? 41 vehicles we have. We'll have another few. This road vehicles depot is full of bulldozers. We'll get rid of them. Easy enough. And get prison bus. Well, I found something on the workshop for this. 65 prisoners, 200 kilometers per hour. Sure. That sounds balanced. Get them all going, and then I'll catch them on their way out here and set them to go to different prisons. So it will help a little bit maybe with getting them spaced out, or it doesn't matter maybe since we have so many vehicles on it here. Maybe we should have a look at now you sent that to the mine. That's not what you want to do. Maybe have a look at these close up. They don't seem to have wheels. Really? Maybe we should have bought one first and had a look at it. Have had a look at it before committing to buying hell is this supposed to be? Some sort of hovercraft? Or something? Might not like that. Might not keep it. If I remember to not keep it. Or to get rid of it, that is. Yep. People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture 206. What else is there to say? How's the train line coming along, you think? The tour train line? I mean, in like 20 episodes or so, we might actually be done with it so that we can ride along. Oh, right, the one thing I was thinking about. Actually, if we take this rail line down to the border with the Soviets, here, somewhere, here it is. It will bring us, we will have a rail connection with the Soviets, but we'll also be able to have tourists here. We can, it's too bothersome to get them up to Tourist Mountain, I think. It is just very much bothersome, but we could at least take them for a little joyride through the nation, right? Joyride. We'll see. They might not even get on the train if it doesn't actually go anywhere, but other overlaps with existing construction. I don't care what's going on down here. Get away! This is not something that I just bang in just like so. We need to get over there and what? Yes, the terrain, you see. Oh, we don't have terrain manipulation abilities quite here. We have to be mindful of what we're trying to do. What angle of railway crossing is to show? Oh, there's a road here. Huh. What is this road about? No, that's not a road. What's this? At least I can't remove it as if it was a road. What? What is this? Don't know. I can remove it this way. Okay. Ah, fine, you're gone. Whatever this is about. Okay, see here, aim for those signs over there. It's a bit, yeah, we're running long today to get this rail line built, to get it in, to get it, okay then, I'm going to need a bridge here. No other way about it. Could we at least have some music while we lay in the railroad? Definitely. If we could keep the river crossings and such with bridges to a minimum, would be great. There's going to have to be at least one more, I think it looks to me. I realize how long time this will take to build for your little construction train sets and how far they'll have to travel to do this. Yes, I sort of do realize. And I don't think that we're using these waters for shipping, so that shouldn't be a problem. Right. Oh. Still there is one more river crossing that we have to do up ahead here. Right, yes there is. Yeah, how far have they gotten on the rail construction so far? Not far enough. There you go. Will now soon. Yeah, right, soon. Eventually we'll have a connection going there. Yes. You're coming at 95 kilometers per hour, very good, and from the other way. From the other way we made it to here. And it is assigned to the construction office, so I think it's on the construction train set is on its way back at the time, for the time being, at the moment. Yeah. This we could maybe get some tourists down at the border crossing, take them around for the tour, and drop them off again at the border crossing, maybe. Or since our railroad actually connects to the west, see what happens if we load people at the Soviet border and take them to the west and vice versa. They'll get to traverse most of our rail network and see so much of our fantastic oil exploitation machinery and other infrastructure, and they might even get to sit in a queue with the petroleum trains and wait for a green light. They might. Now, of course, we really don't have that much traffic anymore, since it is since I double-tracked it. We have sort of caught up. We have one of these every once in a while. Yeah, if you want more, you could maybe do a third oil refinery, but the oil that ends up on this ship sort of represents what oil we can't refine at the refineries as it is, and it's just not enough for a third refinery. Also, where would you put it? Here? Yeah, but there's lots of stuff in the way here. And you also want it to be walkable from this place, which it wouldn't be. Oh, it doesn't hurt to export a bit of raw petroleum to 286 meters, to say. Considering we don't have to put any work into it, we just pump it out of the ground and pump it onto a ship and send the ship. That's a pretty good deal. I will go for a double feature then, 40 minutes instead of 20 this time, since we've already drawn over so very much. You have not finished this road yet. Haven't even, you've gotten the gravel bit in. You're waiting for asphalt. Is asphalt like coming or something? It seems so, yes. Yes, asphalt is coming. Very good. How many people do you have now then? Tourists. 77 tourists. Okay, well, the second runway certainly did a lot for flow of planes. We don't have as many planes circling for as long as we did before. You just arrived, so you're good. These people are looking for culture. Yes, they are. They are internal folk. Want to get cultured here. It's a shame that no tourists ever make it here. I think they should be able to, because we have a bus stop. It's just they don't have a demand for culture. None of them. Pray is what they want to do. Did I see culture? I don't think so. You want culture. Do you figure out that you can walk down to the opera house and get fantastic culture after you went back to the hotel? Now you're going to shopping mall? You want food and meat. That's higher on your priority list, of course it is. And your budget is pretty damn low. I suggest you go to the restaurant instead then, it's much cheaper. Shopping mall is extremely expensive. Okay, how many tourists do we have now? About 800, say. 800, 900 more or less, I'd say. We have increased. In total, or it was maybe about the same before here. This tune you played quite recently. I suppose it's better than this one. Come on then, are you done yet with the study hall? No, but you have all the resources. 1240 workdays remaining. Constructing rooftop. Looks pretty finished to me, but... $1,233 workdays remaining, and only 4 workers on site. Which, like, you have 57% productivity. What the hell is wrong with you? Your government loyalty must be complete crap. You could be like an orphan or something, maybe. And you want to drink. You had 6 liters of alcohol to drink yesterday. 6 liters. Okay. Are you feeling well there, Nikita? You're only 21. Okay then. Yeah, but the Tor railroad is going to take forever before we get anywhere on that. We've already been building on it for I don't know how many years here in the game, and it doesn't get any quicker the further away from the rail construction office we get. Quite the opposite. We should also put down a few semaphores around this junction here, so that the construction trains can do their thing once they get here. Yeah, they're pretty close-ish. On that side, and on this side they are not close-ish. It's still on its way back. They still haven't sent the next one. Come on, where are you? You're empty. You're on your way back. There you are. There isn't like a better railway crane available. No, it isn't. This one is the best one. I think it's the strongest one that they have at the Steam workshop. And the ones included in the game are rubbish. Tunneler, no graffiti. Okay. Track builder speed level 20. 35. Yeah, but it's also the amount of material that it can carry, and that's pretty damn important for us here as it is so remote, the constructions that we're trying to make. That's why these ones are pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is the best ones that we have. What's this extender tunneler? Should we try? Try one? No. We have to lose. We have to lose 29 million rubles, but we have 667. Let's see if they use it for anything. The speed level was 20 for that one, and it is what for this one? 120. Okay, I don't think they're going to use it then. I hope they're not going to use it. That's it. As the construction train set is rolling back into the rail construction office, you sort of get an appreciation for why it is taking so long to build this damn railroad. And it doesn't really, yeah, you could say, well, why don't you build a rail construction office like out here or something? Because I don't have any workers and I don't quite have the materials neither. At coal, we fly workers in, but they are coal miners. They're supposed to work at the coal mine. But they don't have time to do rail construction. We could have a few doing rail construction, couldn't we? Yes, but we don't have the materials down here. We don't have any prefab panels here, for example. Richshore. No, we don't have any prefab panels here. They would need prefab panels. Also, we need to be able to get the construction office so that they could walk to it from this place, but that's not the problem. Oh? You know what, maybe we should actually build a rail construction office down here. How about that? Yeah, how about that? Rail construction office, but not that one. We want the enlarged rail construction office. Large railway track construction enterprise. The hell is that? That is maybe a bit much. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is a bit much, right? But how much does it store? 1,200 tons of gravel, 900 tons of prefab panels, 800 tons of steel. Doesn't have a warehouse for electrical components. We don't need electrical components because we're not doing that, and it doesn't have... we will go with this one. It is tried and trusted and is known to work. And we'd want it... how would we want it? Something like this, maybe. Yes, and then we can take a footpath from here. There. And we can take a road. We also need a storage space. Right. Storage, I didn't think of storage. General cargo, open storage. That really only goes there. Okay, this is no good. It also goes on the other end. Preferably also within the range of the electricity. Would be good. Yes, it would. But you need, I think that you also need, what you call it, a little aggregate storage here. Small aggregate storage. Doesn't have electricity. Can't build due to infrastructure. No, we can't build it that close to the runway. You know what? I think that we'll get back to this next time instead of trying to cram it in now, because this is already gone on way too long. Or do we? Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. Number 206, was it? Yeah, 206. It's gone on now, dragged on for 46 minutes and 46.5 minutes. Yes, but next time we will do this second rail construction office. Cheers. Good night. 206, indeed.